Did you know that your liver's ability to clean your blood slows down after 60? But some simple foods can help it recover? After decades of working quietly in the background, your liver has likely carried more than its fair share of burden. Processed foods, medications, alcohol, pollution, stress, they all leave a mark. And by the time we reach our 60s or 70s, many people begin to feel it. Maybe it's fatigue that doesn't quite lift. Maybe it's waking up in the morning with a heavy feeling that just won't go away. Here's what doctors are finding. The liver doesn't need a full-on cleanse or expensive detox teas to recover. What it really needs is steady support from the right foods. Superfoods that help it filter better, heal gently, and rebuild from the inside out. And these foods aren't exotic or hard to find. Most of them are probably already in your kitchen or just a grocery trip away. In this video, we're sharing 6 powerful superfoods that can help cleanse and restore your liver, especially after 60. Each one works a little differently. Some protect the liver from damage, others help remove waste, and a few help repair it altogether. Whether you're already managing your liver health or just wanted to give it a boost, these are simple, effective changes that can make a real difference. Stay with us until the end, because knowing what to eat and why can help you feel clearer, lighter, and more energized in ways you might not have felt in years. You've only got one liver, and after all it's done for you, it might be time to return the favor. Number 1, beets. Beets may not be the flashiest food in your kitchen, but they're one of the most powerful natural allies your liver has, especially as you age. What makes them so special is a compound called betalain, a pigment that gives beets their deep red color and, more importantly, helps the liver activate its detoxification enzymes. These enzymes play a vital role in breaking down and eliminating harmful substances from your body, things like heavy metals, preservatives, and old hormones that have been circulating longer than they should. After 60, your body's natural enzyme production begins to slow, which means your liver can become sluggish. It's still working, but it may not be as fast or efficient as it once was. That's where beets step in. They stimulate the phase 2 detox pathway, helping your liver package up toxins safely so they can be moved out through your kidneys and digestive system. This can make a noticeable difference in how you feel. Less bloated, more alert, and even more regular. I remember a woman named Susan, 71, who started adding roasted beets to her lunch every other day. She wasn't expecting a miracle, just trying to eat better. But within a few weeks, she noticed her skin looked brighter. Her digestion felt smoother, and her morning grogginess had eased. She said, "I didn't change anything else, just the beets." And I felt like my body had finally caught its breath. And she wasn't imagining it. Beets are also rich in antioxidants and nitrates, which support blood flow and reduce inflammation, not just in your joints, but in your liver too. That's important because a liver under chronic stress tends to become inflamed. And when inflammation sticks around too long, it begins to affect everything from energy levels to memory to immune function. The easiest way to get more beets? Roast them with olive oil, shred them into a salad, or blend them into a smoothie with berries and a bit of lemon. Even just a few servings a week can make a difference. And if you're not a fan of the taste, beetroot powder in a smoothie or juice is a convenient alternative. Think of it this way: every time you eat beets, you're not just feeding your body, you're helping your liver do its job with less struggle. And when your liver is stronger, everything else from your digestion to your mood starts to feel a little more balanced, a little more resilient, and a lot more alive. Number 2, turmeric. If there's one spice that's earned its place in the spotlight, especially for those of us over 60, it's turmeric. Bright yellow, earthy, and a staple in many kitchens, turmeric contains a compound called curcumin, known for its powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. But what most people don't know is that this humble spice also helps protect and even restore the liver in meaningful ways. As we age, the liver becomes more vulnerable to long-term wear and tear. This includes scarring from fatty buildup, damage from medications, and slow repair of worn-out cells. What curcumin does is support the liver's natural healing process. It helps reduce inflammation in liver tissue, neutralizes free radicals that cause cell damage, and even promotes the regeneration of liver cells that have been overworked or weakened. I remember a man named Harold, 74, who'd taken cholesterol medications for years. His liver enzymes were slightly elevated, and his doctor recommended dietary adjustments. Instead of jumping into something drastic, Harold started with golden milk, a warm drink made with turmeric, milk, and a pinch of black pepper. He drank it each evening. 3 months later, his follow-up showed improvement. It's not magic, he told me, but it's doing something. What Harold didn't know at the time was that black pepper actually enhances the absorption of curcumin in the body by over 1,000%. That's why many turmeric supplements include piperine, a compound from pepper. But even in cooking, combining turmeric with pepper and healthy fats like olive oil or avocado can maximize its benefits. For those with liver concerns, turmeric acts like a daily defender. It doesn't just react to problems, it helps prevent them. Studies have shown that regular intake of curcumin can lower liver enzyme levels, reduce fat deposits, and improve overall liver function. And unlike synthetic detox products, turmeric works with your body's natural rhythms, gently, steadily, without overloading your system. The best part? You don't have to take a supplement if you don't want to. Sprinkle turmeric into soups, rice, or roasted vegetables, stir it into tea with honey, or try a turmeric-laced broth as a soothing afternoon snack. The goal isn't to do everything, it's to do something consistent, because every small choice, like adding turmeric to your routine, isn't just seasoning, it's medicine. And it may be one of the simplest, most comforting ways to help your liver feel a little less alone in doing its hard work. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, leafy greens. When most people think about cleansing the liver, they don't picture a bowl of spinach or a handful of arugula, but they should. Leafy greens may be simple, but they're among the most powerful liver-supporting foods you can eat after 60. The secret lies in their ability to increase bile flow, bind to heavy metals, and gently remove toxins from the bloodstream, without stressing the liver in the process. Bile is the greenish fluid your liver produces to help digest fats and carry waste out of the body. And leafy greens naturally stimulate the production and flow of bile, acting like a cleaning crew that sweeps debris out of the liver's way. This is especially important as we age when digestion slows down, and the liver has to work harder to break things down and clear them out. I remember a woman named Linda, 68, who struggled with bloating and a general feeling of slowness after meals. Her doctor mentioned sluggish bile flow, which surprised her. She hadn't even heard the term before. But once she started eating a small green salad with lemon juice before lunch each day, she noticed a change. My stomach didn't feel like it was fighting anymore, she said. It felt like everything was flowing like it should. That's exactly what these greens do. Bitter greens like dandelion, arugula, and mustard greens are especially good at triggering bile production, while more familiar ones like spinach and kale still provide loads of chlorophyll, a compound that helps pull toxins out of the bloodstream and protect the liver from damage caused by chemicals, heavy metals, and even some medications. And it doesn't take a plate piled high with kale to see benefits. Just a small serving, 1 handful of raw greens, or half a cup cooked, can make a meaningful difference. Add them to eggs in the morning, blend them into a smoothie, or saute them with garlic and olive oil for a side dish that supports your liver without you even thinking about it. For older adults, leafy greens also provide magnesium and folate, nutrients that play a key role in liver detoxification pathways. And because these vegetables are low in sugar and calories, they give your body what it needs without adding to the liver's metabolic burden. So the next time you see a bunch of greens at the market, don't pass them up. You're not just buying a vegetable, you're giving your liver a tool it can use, a quiet ally, a gentle helper, one that says, I know you're tired, let me lighten the load. Number 4, garlic. Garlic has been used for thousands of years, not just for flavor, but for healing. And if you're looking to support your liver after 60, this tiny bulb packs more power than most people realize. Just 1 or 2 cloves a day can help trigger the liver's natural detox process, protect cells from damage, and even improve blood flow so the liver gets the oxygen and nutrients it needs to keep working. What makes garlic so effective is its sulfur-containing compounds, especially one called allicin. When you crush or chop garlic, allicin is released, and it's this compound that kicks your liver enzymes into gear. These enzymes act like the liver's internal cleaning crew, helping it break down toxins and sweep them out of your system. It's not a harsh cleanse. It's a boost to the process your body's already doing, every hour of every day. There's a man named Robert, 79, who told me he used to take garlic pills, but didn't feel much change. When he switched to eating fresh garlic, chopped into his soup or smashed onto toast, he started feeling lighter in the mornings. It wasn't a big change, he said, but I felt like I wasn't dragging my body around, like something inside had unclogged. That's not surprising. Garlic also improves circulation, which is vital for a healthy liver. A well-oxygenated liver functions better and heals faster. And as we age, improving circulation becomes even more important, especially if we're less active or managing blood pressure or cholesterol concerns. Some people hesitate to eat garlic because of the smell, but you don't need a lot. Even half a clove, finely minced and stirred into olive oil or salad dressing, can offer benefits. And pairing garlic with vitamin C like lemon juice or parsley can help neutralize odor while enhancing its effects. If you prefer it cooked, lightly sautéing garlic still keeps much of its benefit, though raw is most potent. Just let chopped garlic sit for 10 minutes before cooking. This allows the allicin to fully form and stay active. So when you add garlic to your meals, think of it not just as seasoning, but as medicine, as quiet protection, as a way to keep your liver's inner workings running smooth, steady, and strong, without effort, without cost, and without fuss. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 5, apples. Apples might seem like a simple snack, but for your liver, especially after 60, they can be one of the most helpful foods you can eat. That's because apples are rich in a type of soluble fiber called pectin, and pectin does something remarkable. It binds to toxins, cholesterol and bile in the gut, so your liver doesn't have to filter them all out on its own. As we age, the liver naturally becomes less efficient at clearing out certain waste products, especially when the digestive system isn't moving as smoothly. That's where apples come in. When eaten regularly, the fiber in apples acts like a sponge. It soaks up impurities in the intestines before they get absorbed into the bloodstream. This lightens the liver's burden, giving it more bandwidth to focus on deeper cleansing and repair. I knew a man named Thomas, 72, who'd struggled with borderline high cholesterol and mild constipation for years. His doctor suggested more fiber, so he started eating one apple with breakfast and another with lunch. After a few weeks, his digestion improved, and at his next checkup, his cholesterol had dropped enough that his doctor held off on starting medication. It's amazing, he told me. Something so small made such a difference. But it's not just about fiber. Apples are also loaded with antioxidants like quercetin and vitamin C, which help reduce inflammation in liver tissue and protect it from damage caused by free radicals, unstable molecules that increase with age, stress, and exposure to toxins. These antioxidants act like a shield for your liver cells, especially if you're managing medications, environmental exposures, or even a long history of processed foods. For best results, eat the apple with the skin on. That's where much of the fiber and nutrients live. Choose organic when possible to avoid added pesticide burden. And try to enjoy a variety. Green apples are slightly more detoxifying due to their tartness, while red apples provide a higher dose of certain antioxidants. It's easy to overlook everyday foods when they seem so ordinary. But sometimes the simplest additions are the ones that quietly make the biggest difference. When you eat an apple, you're doing more than curbing hunger. You're telling your liver, I've got your back. And after all it's done for you, that's the least we can do in return. Number 6, green tea. Green tea might be one of the quietest health protectors we have. And for the liver, especially after age 60, it can be nothing short of remarkable. What makes it so special is its high concentration of catechins, a group of antioxidants that not only protect liver cells from damage, but also help the liver break down fats more efficiently and reduce stored fat in the organ itself. Many older adults unknowingly develop a condition known as fatty liver, where excess fat builds up inside liver cells, slowing down function and leading to inflammation over time. It's often caused by a mix of processed foods, sugar, low activity, and the natural slowdown that comes with age. But studies have shown that drinking green tea regularly may help reduce this fat buildup and improve enzyme levels, even in those with early stages of liver strain. There's a man named Alan, 77, who shared with me that he began drinking green tea each morning in place of his second cup of coffee. He wasn't expecting much. He just thought it might help him feel calmer. But after a few months, his energy was more stable, his cravings for sweets dropped, and a scan at his doctor's office showed reduced liver fat. I didn't change much else, he said, but somehow everything started working better. It's not just the catechins that help, it's also the calming effect on the nervous system. A healthier liver isn't just about what you take in. It's also about reducing stress, since chronic tension produces cortisol and other hormones that tax the liver over time. Green tea, with its gentle caffeine and amino acid L-theanine, provides mental focus without the crash. And that subtle calm supports your liver in ways you can't always see, but definitely feel. To get the benefits, aim for 2 to 3 cups per day. Brew it fresh and let it steep long enough to extract the antioxidants, usually 3 to 5 minutes. You can enjoy it hot or chilled, plain, or with a slice of lemon. Avoid bottled green tea with added sugar or artificial flavors, as these can work against the liver instead of for it. And if you're sensitive to caffeine, try decaffeinated versions or stick to earlier hours. The key is consistency. Just like the other superfoods we've talked about, green tea doesn't shout. It doesn't promise miracles. But sip by sip, it strengthens your liver, supports your body's balance, and gives you a quiet edge in the graceful fight against aging. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Final thoughts. Taking care of your liver after 60 isn't about doing something dramatic. It's about making small, steady choices that allow one of your body's hardest working organs to breathe, to heal, and to serve you well into your later years. These 6 superfoods, beets, turmeric, leafy greens, garlic, apples, and green tea, aren't just trendy health fads. They're time-tested tools that support your body from the inside out. Each of them offers something different. One boosts bile flow, another clears toxins. One helps cells regenerate, another reduces inflammation or fat buildup. But together they form a kind of quiet team, working behind the scenes to keep your liver clean, your digestion steady, and your energy strong. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Even adding just 1 or 2 of these foods into your daily rhythm can help lighten the load your liver carries and renew how your whole body feels. So as you move through your day, think about which of these foods you could welcome into your meals. Maybe a bit of sautéed spinach with lunch, maybe green tea instead of that second coffee, or just a crisp apple with breakfast. These aren't changes meant to impress anyone. They're gifts you give yourself, a way to say, I'm still worth caring for, and I want to feel better. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.